And action. Hey there, welcome back to Infinity Highway. Oh my gosh, I thought we were never going to come back.
Turn right at the traffic light, then exit right.
It has been days and days and days and days since I spoke to y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome to you, welcome and greetings to you from Lodi, California here once again, right up the I-5. Just now departing the, oh shit, I had a feeling that might happen. Now it's just now departing the Pilot Flying J, where we've just spent a good bit of time hanging out. We came back from work, came back from break. Saturday night.
Take the exit on the right to I-5 South toward Stockton.
Anticipating getting loaded on Sunday, which was yesterday, and that did not happen. So we ended up just hanging out here in Lodi for all day yesterday, all night Saturday night, and up until just now. But we are up and rolling. We actually have received a dispatch, and it's going to take us on over to Hayward, California, to go pick up a very light load of something or another. Okay, little car. He must have lost his gears or something. Little car is just doing about 10 miles an hour around this Cloverleaf here. But yeah, going over and picking up about 6,500 pounds of something. I don't know what yet.
Continue on I-5.
And then that's going to take us on out to Tennessee. How long? So that's cool with me. We're rolling. That's all that matters. It's actually, right now as I speak, at this point, it's been like a week since I've been back in California. I mean, I actually, let's see, what was it? It was last Monday. I got back into the area, delivered, and then went and dropped off the truck at the yard after getting it washed, stuff like that. And that was Monday night, and we are now, let's go ahead and check in since I'm speaking of it. We got now Monday, July 19th, 2021. Time is 10:30 in the a.m. 87 degrees out here on I-5 in Lodi. The elevation is not worth mentioning. Boy, I'm going a little bit fast, aren't I? Holy shit. I forgot where the hell I was and what kind of vehicle I was driving. Damn. That was a ticket waiting to happen. Yeah, that's what happens after you come off a break. You've been driving your own personal vehicle around. You get in the big truck and you're like, oh shit. That's right, I gotta go slow through here. So yeah, so anyways, I guess that's the story of the now, as it is. And of course Max is all thrilled and excited to be back in the big truck. He loves it. I know, it's interesting at this point. As much as he loves going home, because he really does, it is his favorite thing. Hands down. I mean, of course it is, right? But as much as he loves going home, he has definitely acquired an affinity for coming in the truck. I mean, he, you know, when we get back to the truck after being on break, I can see that he's maybe not necessarily excited about it, but like I said, has an affinity towards it. You know, he's like, oh cool, we're home. You know, because yeah, the truck is the majority of what he's known so far to this point. Since he was 6 weeks old. Yep. So about 74 miles over there to Hayward, where we're going to pick up, and then eastbound from there. So just saying hi. We'll see y'all later. Well, hey there, welcome back. Greetings to you from Gilroy, California. Down here on the 101 southbound, trying to make our way out to the 25. And slowly but surely is the words of the day here. Man.
In 1 mile, take the exit on the right.
I'll tell you what, the San Francisco Bay Area, it's just a disaster for traffic, it really is. They all are, but man, so, yeah. And good afternoon to you also. So we got our asses over there to that, I guess it's called Cal Cargo or something like that. And got assigned a door right away. And then had the pleasure of waiting for, is this our turn? Yeah, I guess this is our turn. I guess we're all taking, man, everybody's taking 25 today, son of a bitch. But yeah, we got assigned a door right away. And then had the pleasure of waiting for the entire facility to go to lunch.
Take the exit on the right.
Fortunately, it was not a doctor's office, so they did not take an hour and a half lunch break. They all took about a half an hour. Got back and started loading us pretty much directly after they got back from lunch. And that didn't even actually take too long. I mean, whatever, I think we got assigned our dock door by noon, you know, just before noon. And we were loaded by 2. So, all in all, that's not too bad. And we got a very light load. About 6,495 pounds. Of, oh boy, what appears to be heating and air conditioning equipment. And then, of course, got our asses underway. and it's just been this the whole day, ever since. It's just, there's just never a good time to try and get through the Bay Area. There just isn't. Traffic in every direction. And I mean it too. Just in every freaking direction. What time do we
In
got now?
1/4 mile, turn left on California 25.
3:40 in the PM, so it's taken us about 2 hours to get, I don't know, 40 miles. I mean, I'm not kidding, man. About 40 miles, something like that. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 50. 2 hours. So, well, whatever. So we're finally making our way out here to the...
Turn left
Come on,
on
man.
California 25.
Dude, I'm giving you a chance, man. Come on. Come on, come on.
Continue on California 25.
So there you go. We're finally out on the 25. Gonna work our way through Hollister and on out to well, basically this will be turning into the 152. Once we get through Hollister, we'll take the 152 on down to I-5 or down to 99. I don't know, we'll see. But we will be making a quick pit stop at Petro. Along the 152 here. As I am down to a quarter tank. That's the deal of the day. Hey, we might even make a quick pit stop at Casa de Fruta also, which is something we did last time we went this route and picked up some cherries, but I don't know, cherries might be all gone. Petro Stopping Center is 20 miles, 27 miles. Yeah.
Continue on California 25.
Yeah, thanks, Shilady. Yeah, more brake lights. Yeah, I mean, we are so far out of the greater San Francisco Bay Area. It's just, and there's just still gobs of traffic. I mean, it is just a disaster area, and they keep bringing people in. Like, what the? They keep bringing people. More people. They don't care. Just more money for them, whoever they may be. That way they can sit at home and not deal with traffic at all. They can just sit at home and just make money just sitting there, going on vacation. Yep. Yep. So anyways, that's about that. I don't know. Not much else to say. So we'll see you at some point when I do have something else to say. Okay, here we go. Welcome back. Good evening to you. And greetings from Daggett, California. Just a little bit northeast of Barstow, up there off the I-15. And you may be saying, well, why are you on the I-15 instead of the I-40? So we were whiz banging our way along the 58 there. And we made our way up to the 15, which takes us over to the 40, and then we would normally take the ramp onto the 40. From there, just make our way eastbound, right? So we get on to the 15, and it's just solid line of cars and trucks. Just an absolute disaster. With cones out. You know, these hard-working cones that they set out. Basically bottlenecking everyone down into one lane out of 5. I think 5 down to 4, or 4 down to 2, then down to 1, and the ramp to get on I-40 was just closed. Just flat out closed. No work going on, of course. Nothing at all. No work going on there at all. Not even a semblance, a resemblance of work going on. It was just closed. No idea why. No work crews. No construction vehicles. No bulldozers. Nothing. And it was just an absolute clusterfuck. Excuse my language. So, of course, you know, so then we end up on the 15 going north, right? So every truck and every car and their mothers and daughters and brothers and sisters and cousins and uncles and aunts all decided, well, the only way to get over to the 40 was to take Main Street, right? And so they all just lined up. I'm just going, man, you guys are crazy. So we went past all that mayhem, because that's just more just sitting around, you know, shifting between first and second gear all the way up and down Main Street. So we went around all that and opted to take the next best thing, which is what we're on now, which is Ghost Town Road. So, heck yeah, Ghost Town Road, I love it. I love ghosts. I think ghosts are awesome. And I mean, as you can see, there's not a ghost in front of us, not a soul in front of us. Not yet. And up there in the distance, in the windshield here, I do see I-40 eastbound, and it is moving. So it would appear we have not cut across too soon. So, bueno, I guess. I mean, that was just a disaster, though. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they're planning on doing. I don't know why the hell they're planning on doing it. But then again, we never really do know, do we? They just do it. They just figure it out. It's kind of like they give as much a damn about big traffic jam messes like that. They give about as much a damn as about that as like a farmer does about corralling a bunch of cattle into a kennel.
3/4 of a mile. Turn left on I-40 East.
And preparing them for slaughter. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. They couldn't give a damn. The powers that be. They just couldn't give a damn. They just see us all as cattle and sheep. That's the truth. And I mean, and that's the proof of it right there. They just closed down a bunch of lanes. I mean, here we are. It's like 10:40 at night. And I mean, and it was a mess. It was as if there was like a major fatality accident up ahead. We were stopped, dead stopped in our tracks a couple times. So, whatever. So, mental note. You can't really get out to the 40 from the 58 anymore. So, I don't know. We're going to have to come up with a different route, because I'm not going to go sit with that for the next next 5 years or whatever, however long it takes them to do whatever they're doing with the off-ramp.
Turn left
Or
on
the on-ramp.
I-40 East.
Which I don't know what they're doing. There was nothing happening there. I don't know if they're working on it or they just closed it just because they felt like closing it, you know? I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, 10:40. We have an hour and 20 minutes of drive available remaining. And we are not going to make it out of California. I mean, that's for damn sure. With all the traffic that we dealt with in the Bay Area.
Continue on I-40.
And then with that clusterfuck back there, you know, it's just trying to get, I mean, seriously. It's like, I don't know, pretty difficult. So whatever, at least we're on the I-40 now, headed eastbound, until they close this off too, you know, I never know. And, you know, and I'll say this too, it would have been a small favor to us in that traffic jam to let us know ahead of time, but there was no sign saying anything about, you know, I-40 on-ramp closed, nothing. And I mean it, there was nothing there to let us know that we were sitting in all that traffic for no reason, right? Like, or like what was coming, there's nothing there. So, yeah, it's pretty goofy. I don't know. I blame it on Biden. I blame it on Newsom. I blame it on the Lord. Actually, I don't blame it on any human. I blame it on the Lord. Because really, that's who's in charge. Blame him. I figured. Might as well. Yep. So, what, 95 miles to go to my pre-selected rest area. I don't know if we're going to make it. We would have made it if we didn't have to deal with that big traffic nightmare back there. We would have made it. Hour and 16 minutes. I'm not going to lie, we're running at 65 miles an hour. Yes, we are in California. Go ahead, give me a ticket. I don't care. Yeah, hour and 15 minutes, 95. Yeah, there's no way. Even at 65 miles an hour, we're not going to make it. So I have to come up with a plan B now. Yep. How very frustrating. Yep, how very frustrating. But at least I didn't take Main Street. At least I didn't get stuck on Main Street, because I saw all of them trucks lining up. All them trucks that needed to get out to 40, just like I did, lining up on the shoulder. You know, not even in the they weren't even to the off ramp lane yet. they were just lining up on the shoulder because everybody knew that they had to take Main Street. Because, well, that's what their GPSs were telling them that they needed to do, right? I said, hell with that, man. There's got to be another way. We found Ghost Town Road, so at least we didn't get stuck in that big old line of dominoes, that big old log jam. Yeah, joke, man. So, anyways, I don't know. I just had to pipe in and bend your ear on that one for a minute and just tell you how ridiculous it all really is. They just keep doing it. It's like, finish something, right? Like, I was in construction for 20 some odd years, 23 years basically, right? If I came into somebody's house and they said, yeah, we want to redo our kitchen or we want to redo our bathroom, and I came in there and I just tore the thing to pieces and left and went to another job and tore that one to pieces and then left and then went to another job and tore that one to pieces and then left and then tried to come put them all back together at the same time, I would be out of business. I would not have been like I would have been out of business, right? I would have been fired. Why are we not firing these people who are causing all this chaos? I don't know. I guess because we can't. We can't fire them. You know why? Because we don't. They're not employed by us. They're employed by somebody else. Somebody else is paying them. Oh yeah, we're paying them. No, we're not paying them. We're being robbed by them. But somebody else is pulling their strings. We'll never know who it is. That's why we can't fire them. They don't serve us. Whatever. I'm rambling. I'm just pissing and moaning. I'm not bitching. I'm just complaining. So, anyways, yeah, we'll see y'all later. Alright, well, there we go. We have reached the end of the road. Our road for this night. And we have found ourselves over here at the Chevron in the little town of Ludlow, California. And we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. With like 40 minutes still left on our clocks. I don't know, yeah, like 39 minutes left on our clocks. Because it's just like one of those things, like, you know, it's kind of like one of these things where it's like, when enough little like omens occur, you know it's just time to quit, right? It's like, you know, it's time just give in. Right. I wonder if I should pull up over there. I'm just gonna leave it right here. I'm like parked on a shoulder, and to the left of us is like a big turnout, but there's a bunch of trucks over there, and it's honestly, it's not very level ground. I don't know, I should be fine here. So anyways, well done, Max. Yeah, anyways, that's it for night. That's it for the night. Hope y'all are doing well. Thanks for watching Infinity Highway again. And we will see you somewhere down the road. So, take care. See ya.